What's up, guys, and welcome to Tnashi's Movie Corner. For today's review, I will be reviewing Star Trek Beyond, the third in the series. And actually, there was already a fourth one announced even before this one got released. So they were definitely confident in this movie. But it is directed by Justin Lin, who is known for the Fast and Furious movies. He was the producer on 6 and 5. Fast and Furious, the '09 one, he was the director, as well as the director of Tokyo Drift, just to name a few of his movies. So, anyway, and this was written by Simon Pegg. We know who Simon Pegg is. Come on, don't kid yourself. You know who he is. But he's Scotty, and he has done numerous movies, like the Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead. He was in Paul. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. He's been around for sure. But it also stars Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto and Carl Urban and Zoe Saldana. It's pretty sure it's the last film that Anton Yelchin as Chekhov is going to be in. I think it's the last film that he did before his untimely passing. So there's that. You also have Idris Elba as Kral, the villain for this film, which this movie goes and does its own story. The last two movies, particularly Into Darkness, was kind of a retrend of what we had already seen before, and I won't get into those reviews, but this one fully branches off and to become its own thing, which is already neat. Also, Sofia Boutella as Jayla, who by and far steals this movie. She was absolutely amazing. I don't know how many of you guys got this. I got this at my local Cinemark. There's these collector cups, and I kind of wish I hadn't gotten it, because after I got it, I saw the whole thing and it was a little less impressive. But the only one featured on there is Sophia. So definitely says something. But her character she's just such a good actress. She did really good in Kingsman. She does a great job here, and her character has a lot going for her, a lot of actual depth, a lot of things arcing around her, and is one of the is the standout. Idris Elba as the villain is okay. They tried to give him a little bit of a backstory, if you will. Idris Elba himself is a great actor, and you see that in here, but I think his character was a little bit lacking, and especially the ending arc with him, the final battle, if you will, left a little bit to be desired, for sure. Anton did great. Simon Pegg did great. He had a few funny lines that fell a little flat for me, but otherwise I really liked him. Joe, I don't know if you say Chow or Chu, so I apologize for that. But as Sulu, he did a great job in the other movies. I think he maintains that here. They actually did something to do a little nod and respect to George Takei, who originally played Sulu, and I didn't feel like that was overdone, so that's nice as well. Also, they did a little nod. They actually had a more of a bigger moment with Spock, because Leonard Nimoy passed recently. So they do address that. It does get brought up, which I think they did it very tastefully. So I'm glad they did that. Carl Urban, Zachary Quinto, Chris Pine, they all do, good job. Zoe Saldana, good job. So I think the acting overall was nice. I do like that it was a different story going with it. The trailers did not sell me on this. So it's good to see a movie that had less than convincing trailers, but actually brought entertainment. I mean, there was good action scenes. There was a couple emotional scenes that were nice. You had this villain with this kind of mystery, and even though I don't think they succeeded fully with him, he was at least intriguing to a point. Most of the comedy, I think, really hit. There's some, there's some nods still to the original. That's what they do. That's what all three of these movies do. But I don't think it was overdone. There is one guy that I swear he's been, and like everything J.J. Abrams has been a part of, or at least a lot of it, and he's back again, and it's like, okay, come on, dude. Like, we get it. You're friends. I don't need you there. And also, look out for a Death Star, because I swear there's a Death Star in this. I don't know how obvious it is, so just look out for it. But I think overall this was an enjoyable movie. The real fault I had with it was in the final act of the film, from the climax onward. There's a ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous fight scene. Just so ridiculous. And I don't know if I don't know who was responsible for that one. I don't know. Maybe some people find it fun and entertaining that it happens, but it just took me out from the movie entirely. I did not buy into it. And like I said, the actual resolution with Idris Elba's character left quite a bit to be desired. So yeah, that going against it, unfortunately. And there's a few moments where it does drag a bit. Again, unfortunate, but I can kind of forgive that for happening. Overall, like I said, I did enjoy this movie. The one thing I will definitely say about these 3 and soon to be 4 movies is that you lose a lot of the aspects of what made Star Trek for so long. And for some people that could be a good thing, and for some people it could be a bad thing. And I'm kind of at the point at where I look at these films and I'll make it's their own thing, and I'm more or less okay with it being its own thing, but I would like more of what made Star Trek, at least for me personally. I mean, the action and everything being all is fine. The comedy's, fine, but I liked kind of the philosophical depth that the original series had and how it would deal with issues, and they don't do as much with these new ones. They don't really expand and these ideas and concepts that are taking place in the real world and affecting the real world. They don't really delve into it as much as I would like. They don't boldly go where no man has gone before. I had to do one, so forgive me. But anyway, overall, I did enjoy this movie, giving it a rating 1 through 10. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think that's pretty fair. But anyway, guys, that is what I thought about this movie. What did you guys think about it? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. I swear, how many movies are they gonna do where the Enterprise gets destroyed? Because, man. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below about this film, about this review, about Star Trek in general and where it's gone. Let me know. I like hearing from you guys. And until next time, peace.